I was really trying to understand how managed service providers, how MSPs could move to Azure, and what were really the challenges around MSPs moving to build a cloud practice in Azure. And I saw three primary challenges that they were having. The first was that it's expensive. If you don't have a person in your practice who really understands Azure and knows how to architect and manage an Azure solution, it's going to be a real expense to your business because you either have to hire someone from the outside or retrain your existing staff. The second challenge folks were having was that Azure is complicated. It's hundreds of services across IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. So for an MSP to really understand how to build a cloud practice in Azure is a little bit challenging. And then the third piece that we saw that was a challenge was that MSPs felt that it's risky to move to Azure. Why risky? Because MSPs are very used to the on-premises world. And now we're saying, welcome to the world of consumption. Welcome to a world where you are going to charge your customers based on how much they consume. We felt that at Nerdio we could solve those challenges for MSPs, so I swallowed hard and I left Microsoft after 23 years and I went to Nerdio.
It's exciting. It's exciting because you are serving a market that I've always wanted to see us serve. I don't know if those of you, you probably don't know, but it was probably about 8 years ago. I was the product manager for this product, Windows Intune, and the whole goal for Windows Intune originally was to service the SMB managed service provider. And that was what we built it for. But then as soon as we started to get some traction in the market, like everything else at Microsoft, it started to go up and up and up and up and become an enterprise product. And so then we once again abandoned the space where I thought that was the biggest opportunity. So I'm really excited to see Nerdio kind of step in and help our partners to make that move. And not just managing Azure, right? I mean, there's more to it than that.
Yeah, there is. So we've made investments, Gavriella, in 4 primary areas. The first is that with Nerdio for Azure, you can deploy a complete IT environment in Azure in about 2 hours and without the need for an engineer. We've made an investment in pricing technology to make it a lot easier for an MSP to understand the true cost of purchasing Azure and being able to offer it to your customers. The third investment area is management. So once you have deployed the Azure environment, the day-to-day management tasks, onboarding a user, offboarding a user, changing VMs, we've applied automation to, and you could do all these tasks in 3 clicks or less. And then finally, the fourth investment area is optimization. Like the electricity in your home, you don't want Azure to be running 24/7 all the time. So if you have a server or a desktop that doesn't need to be powered on, with Nerdio for Azure, it will automatically, through our patented auto-scaling technology, scale down the resources and then scale them back up when they're needed.
Group policy.
Group policy, yes.
In old terms. And so like I mentioned, we're struggling with how do you make VDI something that anybody can actually use, because everybody would rather have a virtual desktop, and now we have the Windows Virtual Desktop, and you can help a managed service provider actually deliver and manage that as well, right?
We absolutely can, Gavriella. I think I'd leave you probably with 2 huge opportunities for everyone in the room who's a managed service provider. The first, as Gavriella said, is the recently released service from Microsoft, Windows Virtual Desktop. Now you could use true Windows 10 to be able to spin up a virtual desktop, and you could do that in 60 seconds with the Nerdio for Azure platform. And the other exciting opportunity for partners here is really migrating, as Gavriella talked about even at Inspire, Windows Server 2008 to the cloud and being able to take advantage of the 3 years of extended security updates. You could do that as well with Nerdio for Azure.
It's awesome. It's awesome. So thanks, Joseph. That's amazing.